I'm James Wiebe with CRU. We're showing you Ditto, which is a product of the Wiebe Tech Forensic Product Group. Let's start by turning it on. From the front screen of Ditto, it's possible to get to many of the major functions of the unit. There are some that we can't get to from the front screen of the Ditto, like the network stuff. If you want to configure the network, it's best to do that through the GUI on a computer. But most of it we can do. Let's take a quick look at what we can see. We've got the main menu, which is shown up here, and we have the ability to scroll through Settings, Disk Info, Perform Action. If we hit the down button again, we're right back where we started. So we've got everything broken up into three subgroups. Under Settings, if we hit Enter, we can see that we can select our image type. We have an erase mode. We have a default format, which in this case is NTFS. We have HTML logging turned on, and disk info, we're logging it from both of the drives. Our source network is enabled. Our destination network is also enabled. We can take a look at our MAC address. We can see if we're doing DHCP assignment, and in this case we are. It's turned on. We also allow access to the source network through Ditto. We can take a look at the source IP address if we want to, and of course we can take a look at a MAC address if we want to as well. So there's a whole bunch of different functions here that are kind of obvious that we can all do from the settings menu. Then if we scroll down one more to the disk info, we can now see what our source and destination drives are that are attached to the Ditto. The first screen gives us the source drive. In this case, we see that it's set up with an HFS Plus or MAC file system. Then we're going to take a look at the next drive, and this is a destination drive, and it has a capacity of half a terabyte, and it's formatted with NTFS. The same thing for our second destination. If we scroll down one more time, we are delighted to see that there is an SD card inserted into the system as well. That's where our logs would be, but look at the size. This is a 128 gig SD card. It would be an excellent output format, output media, especially if we were capturing from relatively small source drives. Hit it one more time and we see that we've rolled all the way through back to our source drive. Let's back up. And from there we can scroll down and we see the number of different actions that can be performed with Ditto. We're going to enter into this menu, so we see that we can do a clone, an image, a clone and image at the same time. We can erase a disk, we can hash a disk, we can take snapshot information, in other words HDPARM and smart info off of a drive, and we're back where we started. If we hit the back button just a couple of times, we're back to the home menu. That's a quick tour of the LCD interface on the Ditto unit that gives us capabilities of accessing the drive, seeing what type of drives they are, and allowing us to perform all of the basic drive copying, imaging, cloning, forensic functions that are so important for Ditto.